Hello, Mithril here once again, getting back to Pokemon Crystal No Evolutions. Spooky month is officially over, I took a little bit of break time after the 7th guest, and now it is time to resume our Johto journey. So, here's the team I'm taking with me for the moment. As we last left off, we had just defeated Whitney, we got our 3rd badge, and now it's time to head north out of Goldenrod City. In Gold and Silver, I think there was actually something fairly important you could do before leaving town, but in Crystal, it's a little more involved. Are you going to the gym? Me too. No, our long-standing cow nightmare is over. We're done with that. It's Picnicker Kim. And considering my lead Pokemon, that is unfortunate. So I do have a 5-level advantage. We'll see if we can get through this. Ooh, going for the Ember right away. Not great. That didn't do as much as I was afraid it was gonna do. There we go. Well, that went better than I expected. Oh, I couldn't win. Uh-oh, it's Mom. That means she bought something. Hi, Rom, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC. You'll like it. So, speaking of the PC, I did actually have to put some of my items away because I was hitting the limit. So I freed up some space in my pack. Also, in the bit of practice work I was doing, I'm pretty sure the item that she just now bought was a repel. So, not horrible. The gym badges are pretty. I collect them. Yeah, I always like the look of the various gym badges. I'm gonna show my girlfriend I'm hot stuff. You do that. It's Camper Elliot. And he has a Sandshrew. A bit on the tanky side. And getting more so. Yeah, we're just gonna try and get Shrapnel through this battle in the hopes of getting him some more experience, but reducing our accuracy, it's definitely going to be a switch out. I knew I was gonna miss at least one. There was no way they were gonna let me get away with that. Alright, next up, Meryl. Maybelline can probably deal with this. Ah, good old Peekaboo. Early Pokemon quote-unquote leaks were wild, man. It's kind of fun to me in the more modern Pokemon games how a lot of Psychic-type moves, they have the sound effects from their Game Boy use kind of hidden in the background. Kind of an interesting touch. Level up for Maybelline, very nice. I wish you would have lost for me. Sorry, but I need my unevolved Pokemon to feel good about themselves. I was humiliated in front of my girlfriend. Alright. We'll put Sebastian in the lead for a bit. My boyfriend's weak, so I can't rely on him. Well, I mean, she was gonna say that no matter which order we fought them in, so... I don't know, man. I don't think she's good for you. And I'm pretty sure these were the days where electric types could still fall victim to being paralyzed by electric type attacks. So I didn't need to worry about that. At the very least, abilities weren't a thing yet, so I don't have to worry about getting paralyzed by static. And Picnicker Brook was defeated. Oh my, you're so strong. I can count on my Pokémon more than my boyfriend. I've been getting Pokémon data off my radio. I think I'm good. Well, someone's doing their research. Camper Ivan. Not the best. The good news is at least Diglett has paper-thin defense. Not quite enough. But I probably don't have to worry about ground-type attacks this early on. Forget when Diglett actually learns Dig. Okay, you're just gonna keep using those. Well, we haven't used Bublin in a while. Okay, so you have gotten up there in level a little bit from the other one. I was gonna say, it seemed weird that my sheep outsped a Diglett, but not Bublin. Though to be fair, I might not quite have their speed stats straight. I'll have to check after this battle. Because now I'm actually curious. I don't generally think of Mareep as being all that fast. Hit the supersonic. You hate to see it. But we're good. I give. Music on the radio changes the moods of wild Pokémon. Yeah, the radio is an interesting mechanic overall. It can do some interesting things like that. Like, I think one of the channels plays a lullaby at some points that can put wild Pokémon to sleep or something like that. They did do some interesting things with it. Okay. So, your speed is 24. Okay, yeah, Bublin is faster. So, just the Diglett level discrepancy there, I suppose. I'm practicing my fire breathing. Return of the Pyro Clown! I'm a little surprised you're just pulling out a level 11 Magmar and not the brand new Magby for this generation. But okay. Don't punch my sheep, it's bad etiquette. And another Magmar. Well, alright then. spread the experience around a little bit. It does feel kinda nice to be getting back to this. As much as I did enjoy doing the 7th Guest LP, it feels nice to get back to Pokémon too. Fire Breather Walt. Ow, I scorched the tip of my nose. Maybe don't do that. Behold my graceful ball dexterity. Juggler Irwin. That line just makes me think of a Riff Track short, but I forget the exact name of it, something like Rhythmic Ball Exercises, which is just weird. Far more tame than it sounds, but just a weird subject to make an entire short film about. Like, just take the gym dodgeball, rotate it around yourself clockwise. Now counterclockwise. Now over yourself. Now bounce it once. Now bounce it twice. And it's an entire film of that. Riff Tracks and MST short films are some of my favorite parts of the show, really. It's just such a weird mix of things you get, and you never know what it's going to be. Well, a repetitive if fitting team. Many a Voltorb. As long as they don't explode, we're going to be fine. There's an unpleasant sound for wearing headphones. So hey, anybody out there watching YouTube with headphones? I'm right there with you. Mutual miss. Whew, that was a jolt. I was going to dazzle you with my prized Pokémon, but your prowess electrified me. You're the best I've ever battled. Huh? You're the one who saved all the Slowpoke? Well, no wonder I couldn't beat you. Would it be okay to get your number? I don't want to miss anything you do from now on. Alright, sure. Wow, gee, thanks. Now I can call you anytime, whether anything's up or not. You know, just a chat, right as I'm trying to save the game. The Pokémon March on the radio lures wild Pokémon. Good to know. Okay, let's swap around a bit again. Let's put Ellie up front. It is nighttime, so danger lurks in the night. Officer Dirk. Somehow that seems like a good movie cop name. And now I'm gonna slap you. And get a crit. And another dog. It's a 2-dog night. Another level up. You know, nighttime is fun in its own ways. But don't overdo it, okay? I believe we have a couple more trainers to deal with. I don't think there's anything on this route that I can really go after as far as Pokémon. Oh, there is something we will be going after. But it's not here. I'll go anywhere if bug Pokémon appear there. Bugcatcher Arnie. And you have Venonat. Oh, you are part poison anyway. Well, so much for that. And the supersonic. I do wonder if there's any truth to the theory that maybe Venonat and Caterpie got mixed up, and Venonat was supposed to evolve into Butterfree. The eyes and nose combo, it does look very similar, so I wonder if there is any truth to that. But it does make more sense for a caterpillar to evolve into a butterfly. Huh? I shouldn't have lost that. My Venonat won me the bug catching contest at the National Park. Do you get the feeling that there are more rare Pokémon around? I'm positive there are, so I look all the time. If I find one, I want to share the good news with everyone I know. I know, give me your phone number. Alright. If I spawn the awesome Pokémon, I'll be sure to give you a call. So yeah, I think he's one of the ones that can let you know when there's an outbreak of a more rare species on this route. What kinds of balls do you use? To actually answer the question, I usually try to match the aesthetic of the Pokémon I'm catching. Color, pattern, things like that. Birdkeeper Brian. And it's Pidgey. But yeah, for instance, I usually catch a lot of fire types and repeat balls because those have the orange, yellow, and black patterns that look kind of fiery. A lot of ice types, I'll try and put them in dive balls usually, things like that. Or if the Pokémon has a color scheme that just very much matches a particular ball type, I go for that. But it does result in silly things sometimes, like catching Kyogre in a Great Ball. That just seemed like the most fitting one to put it in. Has the blue and red and everything. Just one of those parts of trying to train everything that I enjoy doing. Yikes, not fast enough. And we get TM04. What is that one? Rollout. That's one where there are some possibilities of Pokemon I might want to give that to, but also I need to make sure that they don't learn it naturally. But Rollout overall can be a decent move. Guess there's nothing up here. Dead ends like that always seem like a prime spot to hide an item. Maybe down this way? No, nothing. Alright, fair enough. Hi there, Abra. Still one of my overall favorite evolutionary lines, and my favorite is the mid-form. There are a few lines here and there where that tends to be the case for me. Like, for example, I tend to like Grovyle more than Sceptile, though I do still really like Sceptile. I think it's kind of the same thing for me with Haunter and Gengar. I really love both of those. But with that, welcome to the National Park. I get the other guy's Pokédex sticker if I win. I'm playing with stickers I printed from my Pokédex. Ah yes, the Game Boy printer. Never had one of those. I take walks in the park, but I never go into the grass. Trainers always want to battle. Pay attention, please. Oops, I have to quit thinking like a teacher all the time. You must be a Pokémon trainer. Since you're working so hard, I want you to have this. And we get a Quick Claw. Let a Pokémon hold that Quick Claw. Sometimes it'll strike first during battle. Hi, Ralph. Hiya, it's Uncle Ralph. Oh no, it's you again. I've been spending more time with my Goldeen than I have with my kids. That's a bit sad, actually. Yesterday, a wild Wooper slipped away from me, in front of my kid. I was feeling down about it until he shared his Pokeballs with me. Ha, that sure made my day. You call your mom sometimes, too. Fair enough. I think there's areas around here that you can kind of sneak out of bounds. I mean, there's an item ball over there, so obviously. I'm printing out my Pokédex. You can also print out stuff like mail in your PC boxes. Anyone that actually had one, how overall, like, how well did the toner or whatever the Game Boy printer used, how long did that last? Like, they're talking about printing out the Pokédex. That seems like a lot. But anyway, we got a Paralyze heal. Because, yeah, there's a lot of the just portable peripherals I just never had. Never had the Game Boy printer, never had the Game Boy camera, didn't have an e-reader. And we got Dig. Another that could possibly have its uses, just have to figure out who to give it to. There's a hidden item. Full heal. And I suppose I could ride my bike, but I just like the music here. The National Park theme is just very nice and chill. Though I forget if there's a different song when the bug catching contest is going on. Admittedly, I don't really have a reason to do the bug catching contest for this project. There's nothing I can really get from it that I can use on the run. This is mail I got from my daughter. It cheers me up. Alright. We adore our Pokémon, even if they dislike us. That's what being a fan is about. Okay. That looks like a Pikachu version of Toad. Pokefan William. Hi there, Raichu. Raichu's one of those that's a different kind of case for me, where I can't make up my mind if I like the original or Alolan form more. Because Fluffy Pancake Boy is pretty great. I do potentially favor that one just because I also really like Psychic types. and it is just super cute, but the original Raichu is pretty cute too. This is the kind of reason I pretty much just classify myself as I like all species. My Pokémon! I lost the battle, but my Pokémon win the prize for being most lovely. Who's that Pokémon? It's Blaze!